Hello, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? If you are online, just type your name. Okay, I can see the names. Just respond hi. Okay, I've seen this other comment here from Divine Chooks. I've seen another comment from Prosper. If you can hear me, just type I can hear you. Are you hearing me from there? Can you hear me? I've seen response from Mr. Bong Ruben. Hi, I've seen good news Nyung. Hey, good news, you're welcome. You're welcome, sir, Mr. Ubong Ruben. Prosper, you are welcome. Okay, thank you. The audio is clear. That's perfect. Okay, it means we have to move on. Let me check the number of subscribers who are online. Or I can at least wait for the next 2 minutes. Let's see those who will come online. Okay, response from Good News A Young. Okay, that's wonderful. It's saying we can hear you loud and clear. It means I'm on the right track. It's good to have you here tonight. Okay, so I think I'm about to start. It doesn't matter the number that we have here. I've seen a comment from Esther. Esther, good to see you. You're welcome. Okay. All right. So I want to start by saying that you are all welcome. I want to use this medium to welcome everybody who are present by this time of the night. And I also want to let you know that this is our second quiz competition. And I'm so excited to see you tonight. My name is Mr. BJ Ekah, and I will be your host for this very episode. So before I continue, I just want to acknowledge our previous winners. At least these are the people who encouraged me to continue doing this quiz. One of them chatted me, I think that was yesterday, and asked me how is it going to look like. I told him no shaking. Okay, so these are the winners of the previous quiz competition. Here we have Okwa Prosper, and then Chukwuka Divine and Esther Effiong. Okwa Prosper, I would say, was the winner of that very quiz competition because he was able to answer 3 questions, then followed by Divine and Esther with the same points. So in that quiz competition, a total of 5 questions were asked, and Prosper was able to answer 3, while Divine and Esther Effiong answered 1 each. Okay. I also want to inform each and every one of us that we have fantastic lineup of questions tonight, and some amazing prizes would be given to the first person who would send the correct answer to the question. So you have to pray that you don't have network problem from your own side. I also want to remind us that this would be a monthly event. It is already a monthly event, let me put it that way, happening every first Saturday of every new month. So that's why we are here this evening, because this Saturday is the first Saturday of this month. It has become a tradition. Okay, so next event will come up. I'm going to project that so that you can see it. The date of next event would be on the 5th of October 2024. That would be next month, the same time, 11 p.m. Nigerian time, live on this very channel. So that would be, I want you to save the date, and I also want to use this opportunity to inform you that you should try to inform your friends about this competition. Just tell them about Supreme Online Lectures, and I would really appreciate it. And I still want to say thank you for your contribution, your effort, for standing by me. Okay. I'm still trying to set up some things, so you bear with me. Okay. So before we start, make sure that you are ready to type your answers quickly. The faster you respond, the better your chances of winning. I hope you heard me very well. I repeat, before we start, make sure you are ready to type your answers quickly. So the faster you respond, the better your chances of winning. Is that okay? There is an instruction I have to project here before I start. Let's get started. Okay, can we start? Question number 1. Look at the figure. You can see 2 bar magnets. You have a North Pole and the North Pole brought together. In between them, you see a point marked X. What is the meaning of that point, X? In between the bar magnets, you can see at the center X. What is the meaning of what's the name given to that point? What is the name given to that point? So I'm expecting your question, your answer, your responses. Yes, I'm waiting. I've not had any response yet. What is the point X on the figure? What name is given to that point? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. There is a name. There is a name, Prosper. There is a name given to that point. I know what you're writing is correct, but it has a name. Esther, neutral point. Thank you very much. Okay. Estephion. I think, is that Estephion? Esther is correct. Esther is correct. I've seen neutral point. The correct answer is neutral point. Okay, that one is noted. Let me just get the information. 0813. Okay. All right. I think I'm good to go. All right. The next question says, it's like we will go today. Today we will go very fast because the response it came so early. Okay. The next question here says, look at the shape. You have the first one. There's a ball on top of that shape, and then there is a ball inside the other shape, number 2. And shape number 3 also has a ball. What is the name given to shape 1 and 2? What is the name given to shape 1 and 2? Yes. What is the name given to shape 1 and 2? I'm not after the third one. I don't want to say what is there. I believe you are physicist, so you know what is there. But number 1 and 2, I'm interested in number 1 and 2. How is it called? Still waiting. Still waiting. I'm still waiting. Still waiting. Look at the shape. Look at the figure. 1, 2, 3. I am interested in figure 1 and 2. What is the name? Can't really see what is here. I've seen a young, good news, a young, shape 2. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Okay, I'm going to throw more light. These are equilibriums. They call it equilibrium in physics. Number 1 is called what kind of equilibrium. Number 2 is what kind of equilibrium. That's just what I want. I'm not after number 3. What is the name given to equilibrium number 1 and equilibrium number 2? I can see Solomon Elio Manning. Okay. Solomon, you are welcome. You came in late. So we have types of equilibrium here. Equilibrium number 1 is called 1. Number 2 is called what? That's my equation. Still waiting. Hey. Hello. It appears as if we have network issues. Still waiting for your responses. Okay, I've had one from Solomon here. Shape 1 is stable equilibrium. I'm still waiting for the correct answer. The moment I get the correct answer, I will move on. Shape 2 is an unstable equilibrium. I need the correct answer. You have tried, but that's not the correct answer. Keep trying. And the people are offline. Okay. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. I feel like giving you the answer, but let me still allow you to try. I understand. I understand. I'm observing it. I'm seeing some people are logging in and logging out. The network is not stable, but then just keep trying. I'm seeing good news. Say young. Number 2, static equilibrium and unstable. Okay, static. I think he's correct. Good news, A Young. But good news, A Young has not put his answer here. Static, stable equilibrium. You've not specified. I would even like you to specify which one is stable. Is it number 1 or 2? Which one is stable? Is it number 1 or 2? Okay, if I should, let me not say anything. Good news, A Young. Which one is stable? Which one is stable and which one is unstable? I've seen comment from Prosper here. Unstable and stable. Okay, so this order, I think Prosper has given me the correct answer. Prosper has given me the correct answer. According to that arrangement, number 1 comes first before number 2. Number 1 is unstable equilibrium and number 2 is stable equilibrium. So I would give it to Prosper. I would give it to Prosper. I'll give it to Prosper. That's what I'm seeing here. I've already, okay, so Prosper has answered question 2, and I think I have his contact. Let's move to the next question because of time. Let's move to the next question. If you have anything to say in relation to question 2, you can as well. Okay, good news now responded here. You should have written it well. Good news. You should have written it well. The response very late. Some other person has already answered. that question. But then let's check another one. Let's check another option. Let me skip this. I just need a fast answer. Okay, this one says, look at the shape. Look at the shape. One person views the how do I put it? The container from the wrong direction. The one above is assumed to be wrong. The one below is assumed to be wrong. So if you are looking at it directly, the way you are seeing here is assumed to be correct. In the course of taking measurements, the kind of error that will arise, this kind of error you are seeing here, what is the name given to that error? What's the name given to this type of error? If you are taking measurements and let's say you are below and you try to take measurement from this very point below and it's not correct, you check the above is not correct except you place your eye at this exact point at eye level. This kind of error that may arise, this setup, what kind of error is it illustrating? Yes, I'm still waiting. What kind of error is this? In the course of taking measurements, this kind of error, what is it? What's the name given to it? That you place your eye in a wrong position and you take reading, you get a particular reading instead of placing it at a correct point. This kind of error in physics, how is it called? Yes, I'm waiting. Still waiting. This kind of error, how is it called? Measuring volume error due to parallax. There's the word I'm looking for. Parallax error. Parallax error. It's okay. Who is that again? Prosper. You've gotten what I was looking for. Error. Okay. Let's try the next question. I've asked 3 questions. Let me try which one would be fast. Look at the figure. Look at the figure on your screen. The rod inside the box is made of what? Look at this box. The rod inside this box is made of what? The rod inside this box is made of what? Yes, I'm waiting. I hope you know the figure that is here. It's our basic physics that I got this from. This figure here. Hope you know the figure. That rod, not the cap. That rod is made of what? Still waiting. Once I see the correct answer, I will move on. The rod in this figure, what is it made of? Somebody has made a comment that has been withdrawn. I don't know who is that. I'm seeing this message is held for review. Anyway, yes, I'm waiting. I've not had any comment yet. Yes, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. The rod here. I'm talking of the rod. What is it made of? The rod in the figure. The rod that is pierced inside the box. What is it made of? Still waiting. I have asked 3 questions. I'm left with 2 for today. If you can answer the remaining 2 questions, I will be very happy. Still waiting. Esther. That's perfect. Esther has answered that question. Esther has answered that question. I've seen Esther is brass. I think that's correct. Brass rod. Esther, you didn't put your phone number. Esther, I did not see your phone number. Good news, young. Aluminium. I don't think that's the correct option. Ubong Ruben, conductive material. The rod is a conductive material, we know, but what is it made of? The question has been answered by Esther. The question has already been answered by Esther. But Esther has not given me her phone number. Maybe she doesn't want anything from me. Okay, let's look at the last question. Let's look at the last question while I wait for her phone number. Okay. Question number 5. Look at the shape. What is the reading on this very figure? Question 4 has been answered already. We are now in question 5. I think this is the last question. What is the reading on this figure? What is the reading on this figure? What is the reading on this figure? Question number 5. Prosper, the moment I see a correct answer, I will not hesitate to say it. What is the reading on this figure in millimeters? Meaning that the unit would be in millimeters. What is the reading on this figure? I think that's the last question for this quiz competition. What's the last, or what's the correct reading of this figure we are seeing on the screen? I'm still waiting. We're on question 5, not 4. Question 5. What is the reading on this instrument? What is the reading on this instrument? Still waiting. Still waiting. What is the reading on this instrument? I'm waiting for the correct answer. The answer should be in millimeters. "25 by Prosper." Please, I'm still waiting for the correct answer. I've not seen the answer yet. I've not seen the correct answer yet. Still waiting. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What is the reading on this instrument? What is the reading on this instrument? What is the reading on this instrument? No response yet. What I have here is not the correct option. Okay, this is the correct answer. Elias Solomon got it right. 7.75 millimeters. 7.75 millimeters. At least you have tried. Solomon. But Solomon did not put the question number and his phone number. But it's okay. Okay, so I think that is how far we would go for today's quiz competition. We have really spent a very long time. Esther, I've gotten the answer already. The correct answer has been displayed here. 7.75 millimeter. That's the correct answer. So the quiz competition is it's not an exam, but it's just to show us certain things. Like the last question now, I would like you to go and study it. I would take it, I call it a game. It's a game. So that's how far we can go for today's quiz competition. I want to thank everyone who has stayed with me to participate in this very quiz competition. I really appreciate you, and I would say may God bless you all in the name of Jesus. I want to also tell you that you should inform others who do not know about our channel. Inform them about the channel as well. Thank you for being part of this event. And I also want to tell you that you should save the date. Save the date for next quiz competition. I'm going to call the names of those that I have the winners of today's quiz competition. I'm going to inform you about those. So let me go through my record here, and then I will get back to you shortly. I've seen Esther. I have Prosper. Prosper answered 2 questions. And Esther also answered 2 questions. Then the last question was answered by Solomon, Elio Solomon. So I'm going to message you people directly. If not this night, that would be tomorrow. I still want to say thank you for everybody who were part of this. Have a wonderful day and see you in our next quiz competition. Bye.